I'm not going to waste anyone's time to start this video. I'm just going to come out and say it. NBA hoops with TJ, as is, will never be again. And this was a really difficult decision I had to come to. It's one I've been juggling and struggling with for a while now. Over the past 3.5 years, I've put my blood, sweat, and tears into this channel, and I really appreciate each and one of you who's helped me grow it on my way to nearly 7,000 subscribers. So if you're a part of the journey, if you were here for it, I appreciate you, and I've got a lot of love for you. But with that being said, just trying to juggle the channel and covering 30 different NBA teams and keeping up with everything, it got really hard and it got really taxing. I mean, I'm a college student now. I've got a couple of jobs, and there's just not as much time to, like I said, try to cover every single team in the NBA, and that's been really taxing mentally and physically. So I just don't find as much enjoyment as I used to in making these videos, because at the end of the day, I'm a basketball fan, and I love to talk basketball, whether that be breaking down plays, breaking down the game, reacting to trades. Regardless, I just love talking about the game, and the NBA is my favorite league as a whole. However, I've kind of lost the enjoyment of covering my favorite sport, getting lost in the editing and the thumbnails and the graphics and everything that comes with having an NBA YouTube channel. It's really hard. It's not just talking basketball. I wish I could just sit in front of a camera just like this and just talk basketball and get paid a lot of money for it, because that would be convenient, but that's just not the reality of the situation, and there's a lot of work behind the scenes that goes into it. So I can just no longer continue as I am with this channel. I mean, if you've tuned in recently, you've seen that my last two uploads are both live streams, and that I haven't uploaded a real video since before the NBA Finals started. I gave my NBA Finals preview and prediction video, didn't upload since. Didn't upload during the finals, didn't cover any of the free agent topics or signings, trades. The DeJounte Murray trade happened. Haven't covered any of that in an actual edited video. But I did hop on 2 live streams, and let me tell you, I had more fun in the hour and 40 minutes or however I'd spent live streaming those 2 videos. I had more fun in that time than I have had making a video on this channel in a long time. Because like I said, I can just sit there and talk about basketball. Was the viewership as great? No, but I enjoyed doing it. And it wasn't overly mentally taxing, if you know what I mean. Like, it didn't require too much out of me. And I just feel like I'm putting in more work into this channel than I'm getting out of it at this point. A lot of that has to do with my inconsistency in uploading, but like I said, I just can't do it as much given all of the things I've got going on in my life now. Now, with all of this being said, this is not the end of my presence on YouTube, specifically for this channel. I'm rebranding this channel into a new channel called Antler Analysis, where I strictly cover my favorite team, which is the Milwaukee Bucks. So I'm expecting to lose subscribers. I mean, I've got almost 7,000 that I've built over the past 3.5 years. I'm expecting to lose a lot because a lot of you aren't Bucks fans. I mean, this wasn't a channel dedicated to the entire NBA, and as I already said, a lot of you probably aren't Bucks fans. So I'm not expecting you to stay. But what I want you to know is that I appreciate you. I appreciate you being along on this journey with me. I had so much fun, and I learned so much about how to grow a social media presence and just more in general about the game of basketball by doing this channel. I mean, when I first started, I'm not gonna lie to you, like 3.5, 4 years ago, whatever it was, I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't watch like the NBA religiously like I do now. Like, I'd make videos on teams, not even like watching them. Like, I made a video on the Mavericks a few years back, I remember, and I called Kristaps Porzingis their best defender, and then someone killed me in the comments section, like, nah, Porzingis is down this year, blah, blah, blah. Dorian Finney-Smith's their best defender. And at the time, I didn't know how to take it, because it was like, oh, someone just called me out for not actually paying that close of attention. So it's just funny how at the start, it was more so just like to do it for fun. Like, oh, like, I don't really care that much, but I care enough to like talk about it and at least voice my opinion, even if my opinion sucked because I didn't watch enough. But now it's like, I'm watching every minute I can. I'm breaking down the smallest nuances in the game. So just my growth in terms of learning more about the game and learning more about the game of basketball in general has been absolutely tremendous, and I could not have done that without your guys' continued and unwavering support. So I thank you for that. But anyways, like I said, I will be rebranding. The new name of the channel is going to be called Antler Analysis. Again, focusing on everything Milwaukee Bucks related. This way it's going to be a lot more light and fun, and it's just going to be easier to do in general because I'm not going to have to try to cover all 30 teams and try to cram in watching as much basketball as humanly possible. Instead, I can just focus on one team, my favorite team, and it's just going to take a lot off my plate in general. And I'll be able to upload more and be more consistent with it, just focusing on my team. So this is why I decided to go in this direction. But like I said before, this is not farewell. It's just a new beginning, and I really hope you guys can join me on this new journey. So again, if you're a Milwaukee Bucks fan and you want to be updated with everything Bucks, I'm talking live streams after every game, reactions to trades and free agent signings, everything Milwaukee Bucks is going to be covered on this channel. So I know I'd love it if you were able to stick around, but if not, that's okay too. I really just appreciate you being here in the first place, and that means the world to me. But with all that being said, that is a wrap on NBA Hoops with TJ. I love each and every single one of you, and you do not know how much I mean that. So, cheers to new beginnings. I apologize for my shoddy camera work, and I can't wait to grow this new channel as we move forward. So stay tuned to Antler Analysis for everything Milwaukee Bucks. And I do have an announcement with what I'm going to do with the second channel, but that's another topic for another day. So I guess you're just going to have to stay tuned if you want to learn more about that. But that's all I've got. And y'all already know what I'm going to say next. With all of that being said, peace.